You're.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington in the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Yerp. Yerp. What it is, homie.
Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins.
That move, bro.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11.
Oh my God, the one I have in my fridge is
quick
for 3.
Down. Charles, they won last week.
You got it from what?
Not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
But it's still rocking, bro. You're crazy.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down.
How much was it?
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Gun now on 3rd down.
Come on, bro. You got to grab that.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
To the house.
Take it all in.
To the house.
Touchdown.
Big plays only.
Hardman, 44 yards.
Big plays only, Carlos.
The Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
You knew it was coming. I knew you knew it was coming. And I knew my guy was better.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Cowboys 0.
Oh my God! What a horrible
on the field
pick.
now as they will send this one
Jesus,
away.
bro! I hate it. What? Can't they fix like the latency or the lag here?
Fielded a couple yards
by
into
2021, like, oh my God!
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the
Crazy.
touchback.
Like, how is that? I press X and then a second later it goes. Really? Moby's supposed to be online, bro. I don't know what's good with him.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start them out. Has them at the 45 already.
The slow cloud drivers have to sleep, bro.
With Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Oh,
He'll buy some time right.
Damn, son.
This will complete to Jerry
I'm mad that I keep
and
forgetting that
piece
piece of shit
another
does
first
that
down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28.
I keep sending coverage down, but I want to grab that.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
28-yard line.
On first down, Streets.
Give me that. Oh, what? How did he drop it?
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead,
unbelievable. Yeah, this is like it's a playoff game for our league, basically, for me and
is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary.
That's just crazy that my man really just
but
did
don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Rolling to his right.
Got him. Took too long, bro. He can't hesitate.
To go with it, and he goes down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Streets.
Oh.
Got a man. It's Judy complete.
Great throw.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
At least we're giving the fans. We give the fans what they want, Carlos. That's what we do. Yes, yes, yes.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the
I'm glad I
game.
dove though. Like, I probably would have hit you late. That was a lazy attempt by me. I usually go all in too. That's crazy. I can't believe Ferguson really fucking dropped that, bro. That's an easy pick, bro. That's a linebacker, though. I mean, what do you expect?
To kick off.
He really dropped it. That shit hit him in the hand.
So with the missed PAT
chest,
in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Fully packed house here in Jerry World.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Bye.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
You like that, huh?
Down after a very nice gain.
To J.K. Dobbins.
25 yards that
Dude,
time.
I flipped that play.
25 yards. First down, New York.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Yeah.
That's complete to John Ross. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football.
Out here.
That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He's got a boyish grin on.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, you gotta get through the fucking hole,
he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 now.
2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Dude, chill.
From the shotgun.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
And that is
bro,
incomplete.
I did not mean to throw to him. That was supposed to be a pump fake.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On third down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh my God, bro!
He
Cut the
rifles
fucking
one
route.
that's intercepted.
Come on, Trevor, what are you
Picked
doing?
off at the 16.
Oh! Oh, yo, you bugging.
And he takes this one back into
Damn, the
zone,
illest
and
picture.
Cowboy defense
Fuck,
has
bro.
a touchdown.
I shouldn't have thrown to that guy. That's my fourth string wide
Charles, I'm
receiver.
looking at you, and understandably, your
come back
mouth
to the
is
ball,
wide
boy.
open in disbelief.
Come
What
back.
were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they
Gotta
went
come
out
back
on
to that.
offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Gave you a freebie, dude. That was a great block, yo. You stopped Trevor.
And that'll
He's gonna-
carry
he's gonna
over
pull
the
that
back
down.
line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this
So
possession.
that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's
yeah,
exactly what you're supposed to
yeah,
do.
your
You
boy-
can't have good field
he
position.
went all-
not
he
try
went
to
all
take
for the money, bro.
advantage
He was
of
going
it.
for the dagger.
Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He went for it. Oh, you got you lucked out.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
13. Giants 7.
Let me see. Thank you. It says, include microphone, audio, and video clips. Include microphone audio from, yeah, whatever. Include microphone audio and broadcasts. Share play audio, video clips, and broadcasts will include all audio from players in our party who allow their voices to be shared. So it's whoever, if you allow your voice to be shared, all three things should be checked. There's three options for audio sharing settings, and all three should be checked. Mine have been. So I don't know. Let's check the party settings. I think it's good, dude. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, maybe you should let. Maybe they can hear you. So you can hear Steve in the video. No, I know, but in the stream, did you hear Steve, or is it just? Let me see. Let me hear. In the video. No, I know, but in the stream, did you hear Steve, or is it just? Let me see. Say something, Carlos. No, I know, but in the stream, did you hear Steve, or is it just? Let me see. Say something, Carlos. No, I know, but in the stream, did you hear Steve? I can't hear you, but it's super faint. I think I'm hearing you through my own headphones. I don't know, man. IDK. You're out here just throwing wrenches in my drives, bro. What's wrong with you? That's how you feel?
On play action, they'll throw. Completes it to
Holy
Hardman.
shit.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make.
Yo, you guys be hitting hard as hell.
Credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes
Yeah,
two
chill
to
out with
tango.
that.
2 yards left on second down from the 9.
Peace.
Complete. The tight end
Oh,
Kelsey.
you lucky as hell,
And he's
bro.
able
If I got
to
my
break
shoulder
out
now.
one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Third down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks
Mind
to
if I
throw.
do?
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
Giants.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Give me that. No, what? Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Unbelievable.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That was a touchdown, dude.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Edwards-Helaire,
that's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. From the gun, Streets. He sets to fire deep. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big
don't disrespect the rook, bro. That's the second year, actually.
He's had a fantastic rookie season.
Winfield
made a lot of
is
lovely
good, bro.
throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty
in there.
Like swimwear.
Giant touchdown.
You know what's coming.
John Ross with another touchdown. Number 24 on the year. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
Hey, bro, he's got like 70,000 touchdowns this year. Don't disrespect the MVP, you hear me? It's not your fault. Oh, it's not. That wasn't Hardman. I'm sorry, that was wrong.
Off it goes.
Yeah, but he's still got like 20-something touchdowns, too.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
I mean, the MVP's got to go to Lawrence. I don't care how many picks he's got. He's going to have like
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
No way.
Take care of it, but
Holding
you have to
offense.
be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Streets. That's caught by Keyshawn Johnson. Through an opening, and there he goes.
What? Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Keyshawn Johnson? Who?
And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Who?
The kick is good.
They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play
Taking
drive.
my bread.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front.
Give me
we always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate.
Whoa, what'd you do,
Here,
bro?
you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Back to throw now on 1st down.
God damn, thank God, bro. I didn't see that guy in the fucking stars.
But they'll get it back.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
9-yard gain on the play.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Come on, bro, you got to get there, dog.
Nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's
Yeah, you almost tackled my boy Trevor. Like, that's disrespectful. Look at, he had to jump out of the way of the player.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
All day, every day.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
Easy money.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Mecole Hardman.
What's 1 yard when you can get a million in a game?
Half. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT. Now Prater to add the PAT.
Cool, dude. Even it up for you.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
You always have a classic, Carlos. I mean, it is what it is.
All even at 20 now as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
come
when you
on,
score a
dude.
touchdown, you have to go
That's
look at the
crazy.
tablet and see what
That's
you did on the
crazy.
last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Streets forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he goes out
Cowardly
right
of you, but I
around the
respect it.
39. A minute
taken the hit.
55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Streets. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
43-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Streets. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Streets. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
No way, bro. That's so wild.
And goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and get it with Sherman, the fullback.
You know it's coming.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Anthony Sherman.
Brick City.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
3 seconds, no problem.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
My God, why would you touch that?
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Fuck, bro, what is that?
On first down, Streets. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Streets. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing.
Yeah. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession.
Ooh, he just stunned him.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even further behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? You just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off
6'5", you know what I'm saying?
a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Here's Dobbins. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did there.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Travis Kelce hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Get off me.
Prater on to add the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game at 27. Michael Dixon.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
To throw on 2nd down. Streets. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
That's your boy again.
Find some open field here.
That's your boy again.
Finally put it into this return. Before he's all the way down to the 37. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
You said Barkley? Dobbins? Yeah, I wish I had Barkley. I wouldn't use him still.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll look to throw.
Good offense.
And he's got his man in stride.
The first man's going down every time.
And he gets it down to the 32. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
At the 32-yard line.
On second down, a run with Dobbins.
Oh, you fucking moron.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him
Dude,
14
you gotta be
on
smarter
that
than
one
that.
and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only a yard there.
Really?
Slipped out well defensively, and it brings up
Yeah,
third.
he got there.
Third down.
He'll look to throw.
All day.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
Travis Kelce with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Giants 34. Cowboys 27. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Cowboys take over first and
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They got to get some control back, get themselves
I was going to say, holy
reasserted,
shit, I didn't expect you to throw that.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
I know.
Normally being a
Well, I didn't
big-bodied
see the left side
receiver
of the
plays to
field
their
now.
advantage downfield, go up and
had
make the
that one.
catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Come on, guys.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's
Took him
able
off
to get this to the
coverage.
40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. A throw over the middle, taken in. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this
What
play.
in the fuck,
He'll
guys?
take it into
Come on,
the end
dude.
zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Wide open.
Jerry Jeudy, his second
He's out.
TD of the game,
He's
and
out.
18th of the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Butker now to add the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
My Reds.
34.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to.
Nobody gets open.
It's time for the sack. Fletcher Cox, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Of all the people to throw to, that's the one. Oh, it's Ross. Okay,
it's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Edwards-Helaire. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At the 30-yard line.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sherman. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. They'll run.
Come on, guys.
Edwards-Helaire. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
On 1st and 10, Streets. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Down and 1.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Stop them.
And he's not going to get there.
Should have done that fullback
He'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on. Just a little bit of space. Down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
No way, bro.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return.
My guy's got 99. He should have beat him. I just didn't have enough time, I
guess. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Streets sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Off play action. Streets. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
I love right there. I love that.
To connect, incomplete.
Oh my God.
Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As soon as I saw
it's been
break
ripped for
contain and
minutes
get
of it.
outside,
It
my
just
first
died.
thought and my eyes
Damn, son.
gravitated downfield
with
because
the Matrix
nowadays,
stick now.
most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Yo, thanks for hugging me, bro.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's do this.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
C.J. Henderson on the tackle.
That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
You think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Give me that. Oh, he was in, dude. Come on, you were in.
He's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
Damn, son.
So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
3 and out. 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Damn, I should have hit fucking possession catch.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake.
Yes, let's fucking go. What a pick. Thank you.
With the INT.
Like that.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now.
Bruh.
4 interceptions, and you can
Look at
almost
that
see
pick.
through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
I gotta be
Get
there for the
through this
pick.
game.
Perfect timing. Use the pick.
Go to the
Love
press
that.
conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates
Oh, dude,
you're
you
ready
gotta
to
just
shore over what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Gotta get that, my guy. Every time.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep.
Yo, where's the PI, bro?
And that
Where's
will
the
be
PI?
incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Grant. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
5-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Yo, I tried to dive for it. I tried to dive for it. Yo, Winfield.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out
You're in the end zone, bro.
and he threw a 5th interception,
You lobbed it. You try to get it over his head. You lobbed it. You should
wants him to play
missed
through
that
it.
bitch deep.
Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating.
You ain't getting the goddamn ball. Fuck that shit.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Unbelievable, bro.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score.
All you had to do was go back.
Extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
When you got 25 yards behind,
the receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary. Maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him. And look what resulted.
He made it.
A touchdown.
Talking about
game. They got a chance to take the lead.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Harrison
Butker got ourselves a game as used, bro. As used. Let's do this.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
35 seconds, no problem.
Signal for and take it.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Caught, Kelsey, left side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, New York.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Fuck, dude.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
No, dude. Fuck. Fucking Davidson. Oh, why'd I go deep? Should have just ran normal.
First down pass.
Fuck,
Intercepted.
oh, shit.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 25.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Shaking my dreads, bro. Why'd I throw that shit?
Here's
I
a
thought I could
first
beat him.
and 10 at the 14-yard line.
52's the mic right here, over there. 52's the mic.
From the gun, Streets, complete, Jefferson the target. And he's
5
in
seconds,
for the
no
touchdown.
problem.
And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
An incredibly short kick.
Why
Right
didn't
there. And a
you can't give
decent
yourself
return
up?
out to the 27-yard
You
line.
kidding me?
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film,
Crazy.
find out
What
where
a
the
good game,
was
bro.
really
Fuck,
lost.
man.
But this is not a
Shoulda
situation
had that
now
one.
where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
41.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular
Damn,
affair.
son. Well,
Even
I
though
gotta
they
hope
didn't
Joel
finish it
beats you,
off,
but I don't think he
you're
will.
exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Cowboys,
What happened,
the final
man?
2 weeks are going to tell the
It was
story
a
for
close
them as
game.
they moved to 9-5
look at that.
with the win. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Giants, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
For what?
So for our entire crew, alongside
dude,
Charles
really, you should
Davis,
text him.
I'm Brandon
But he's probably
Gaudin.
fucking
Thanks
working
for
right now.
watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Damn, son. Had it. Had it. Should've just ran it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Joel beats you what happens. My boy went still upgraded though. I'm in there. That was a good one, man. We always got a close one.